So when I saw this story, it literally shook me to the core. Okay? To my core. Like, I have a 15-year-old brother. I have an 18-year-old brother. I have a 3-year-old brother. I have a 4-year-old. I have a 5-year-old brother. I have a 3-year-old brother. I have a little sister. My family is predominantly male. So, this is crazy. Like, Jamaica, they get out of control. From the oldest to the youngest, they get out of control. People that chop up people nowadays. Like an 11-year-old boy, they chop up one another. Me bumbleclot. No. Something needs to be done. But let me tell you where this story is coming from, bridging from. Western Bureau, a 14-year-old student, Orange Johnson of Low River Primary and Junior High School, died yesterday from chop wounds allegedly inflicted on him by a 11-year-old who lives in his community. Police reported that sometimes between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m., two boys had a heated argument which escalated into a fight in the normally quiet farming community of Low River, Trelawney. A machete was brought into play which was used to inflict chop wounds to the head of the 14-year-old. He reportedly ran from the road onto nearby premises where he collapsed and died at the foot of a banana tree. The alleged machete wielder, honestly, why did you guys have to do that? He is a child. Y'all try to make him look like a criminal. Sometimes I don't even like reading some of these freaking articles. The allegedly machete wielder, who will be 12 years old later this month, reportedly fled the scene. Really? The alleged wielder? Criminalizing a child. He was up to last evening being pursued by the Wait a Bit police who are investigating. Residents said the innocent has left. Residents said that the incident has left the entire deep rural community in shock and grief. I won't even say who wrote this article, but all I'm saying, whoever is writing your articles, because this is a prominent news source, whoever is writing your articles need to do better. Need to do really better. They literally just criminalized a 11-year-old child. Talking about a machete wielder. Really? You couldn't use any other adjective to describe this 11-year-old boy. But let's get into the meat of the matter. That's neither here nor there. Them print what them want print and do what them want do. It breaks my heart, literally. Breaks my heart to see that this is what Jamaican children are using to solve problems now. They're being extremely violent, and children live what they learn, and nobody can tell me different. Like, if you raise a child a certain way, then they're gonna grow up to be a certain way. If you raise your child in a extremely violent surrounding, or with violence happening around them, then they're gonna think violence is right. Violence is the way to life. Violence is all that they know. They don't know any different. They don't know how to solve a problem otherwise, okay? And an 11-year-old frontal lobe, which is the part of your brain that allows you to make conscious decisions and know right from wrong, is not fully developed at 11-year-old. at 11 years old. So I don't want anybody criminalizing this child and saying that he needs to go to jail and he needs to do this and then they need to send him a workhouse and like, honestly, this is a child. And this can be a plethora of things that cause this child to go over the edge and actually become so violent. This can be a case of mental illness in our children that Jamaican people refuse to admit, refuse to get treatment for, and also refuse to acknowledge. In our community, it's a taboo to talk about mental illness. It's a taboo to talk about therapy. It's a taboo to go to a psychiatrist. It's taboo to do all these things, yet stuff like this continues to happen in our community. Literally continue to happen in our community day by day, and we refuse to acknowledge a situation and refuse to acknowledge that there may be a possibility of mental illness in our children. Not saying they're all mentally ill. Some know what they do and some don't, and some just bad and some don't, but some of them just not bad and they just something triggered off that violent reaction in them. This can also be a case of this child was molested or abused in some way, shape, and form, and that argument that he was having with this boy triggered off something in his brain, and he was just trying to defend himself. This can also be a situation where this child was bullied. This can be so many, there is so many different angles to come from this situation, and I hope to God they don't send this little 11-year-old boy to jail, because jail is not what he needs. He needs therapy. He needs somebody to sit and talk to him. He needs a loving family. He needs someone that's going to look out for him. Jail, I know what this 11-year-old boy need. And my heart goes out to the family that lost a child, because this must be devastating. This is when your child is in their prime. This is when they more take GSAT and go high school. This is when most parents look forward to in Jamaica. If they say, oh, we school them Pitney or pass figure and all these things, and if they say, oh, my son bright cause him pass figure KFC, and my son bright cause him pass figure Mannings, or my son bright cause him pass figure Kingston College. And this is the time that most Jamaican parents are excited about. So my heart goes out to the family and to the people that live in that community. Nobody never did it. And see, when they told little boy they fight or they argue, nobody, no adults were present. Not even adults, teenagers were present to actually part them from fight, stop them from fight. Nobody at all. And the next thing, who leaves a machete unlocked where a child that's 11 years old can get a hold of it? That's the next question. Because that's a neglect right there. That's not being an adult. Okay? When you have stuff like guns, machete, knives, stuff, those are supposed to be put away from children, because children do children stuff. They mess with stuff, they play with stuff, they get into trouble. They don't know their right from wrong yet, basically. And even if they do, they only know it to a certain extent. So, whoever left that machete out for this little boy to get a hold of should be equally taken into consideration as far as this incident is concerned. Our full-time Jamaican parents writing up. or full time they watch their children. It's full time on the stop Lego on a picnic them. Okay? It's full time. So comment in the comment section and tell me what angle do you think this boy, whether it be mental illness, whether you think he was bullied, whether you think he was molested, whether you think his parents was not being a good parents, leaving out a machete in the first place, or just comment in the comment section and tell me what you guys think, because these are issues that we need to be tackling in our community. These are issues that we need to speak on so people know how to deal with them and don't deal with them in the wrong way, or take them out of context and take them and spin them and make with people look bad. So comment in the comment section, tell me guys what you guys think about this incident. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 3K, okay? 3 motherfucking K. So tell your sister, tell your auntie, tell your brother, tell your cousin, tell everybody. So if you watch my video them, okay? So, deuces, I'm out.